The Who Would Win of the Week this week is Flick from A Bug's Life. Fuck. Let me take that back. Three
Yep.
times. Three, one more time. Matthew, count me in. 4, 5, and
6, 7.
the Who Would Win of the Week this week is Flick from A Bug's Life versus Barry B. Benson from The Bee Movie. Two guys who are not happy with the status quo. They're two fellas who look around to you, exactly what you were talking about earlier, Matthew. They're two fellas who look around, they see the way things are, and they go, no, not good enough. Not for me. Why settle? Why not innovate? Why not try something? But they go about it in pretty different ways, I would say. Flick, obviously, he's an inventor, right? He's on the mechanical side of things. He's like, if I put these pieces together,
though.
No, 100%. If I put these pieces together, I'm gonna maybe get the result that I'm looking for. Barry B. Benson, litigious, goes right for the lawyers, right for the suing. Bing, bang, boom. So
Is Barry B. Benson a lawyer? I don't
no, he hires
know that.
he hires lawyers.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I mean, what's the deal here? Like, it's not like Barry is not doing, like, he's working hard, but Flick is I would say Flick is more boots on the ground, but is that going to be enough for him to take down Barry? I don't know.
So here's an interesting fact about Barry B. Benson. He's a honeybee, which I believe, don't fact check me on this. No, fact check me on this. I don't think honeybees have stingers.
Barry definitely has a stinger. That's a plot point of the movie.
Okay, Barry B. has a stinger.
Confirmed. That's like a big part of the movie. They've got
I
the
haven't
kind.
seen the movie in a long time.
They got the kind of stinger where if they sting you once, they die.
Yes. Okay. This is exactly what I was getting at. So.
Okay, let me get to this.
Okay.
On the stinger point, another big part of that, because if in the Barry B. Benson is the kind of bee where if you sting somebody once, you die. Because of that, there's also a big part of the movie that's about these bees having to keep their cool. Because inherently, they're pretty ill-tempered. They can get up there, anger-wise. But they relax, they keep their calm. That's like a big part of the whole movie. Flick, again, for a guy who's got such a mechanical mind, he's a pretty emotional dude. He's always flying off the rails, not necessarily of anger, but he's like really an emotionally led guy, I think. And Barry, while maybe that's in his nature, he's got the tools. Maybe he's gone to therapy, talked to somebody, #BetterHelp, and gotten the tools to chill out, to see things from a higher perspective, look at things. And in this fight, that could be a big factor.
I gotta say, I don't see a world where Barry B wins this fight, because I also don't think Barry B is willing to risk it all. Well, because the only way Barry B wins this fight is by stinging Flick. And by
I'm
stinging
not saying
Flick,
it's
he's
the
going to
only
kill
way he
himself.
wins this fight, but that's certainly the last resort.
I would.
I don't think that's the only way. No, he beat him fair and square.
I don't think so. Because, again, we've already talked about ants. And Flick is a worker ant. Like, that's what he does. So, yes, he's creative. He wants to get away from that life. But just inherently, like, his genetic buildup is he's extremely strong and capable of all of that stuff. So I think that just in a straight-up fist fight, Flick kicks the shit out of Barry B. Now, the question becomes, is Barry B willing to sacrifice his own life to win the fight? I don't think the answer to that is yes. Case in point, I think Flick wins this fight.
I can't believe it, man. But if you take it right down to life and death, death is all around Barry B. Benson. He's got a reminder of his own mortality stuck to his body at all times. And I
Yeah.
think the thing about Flick is he's constant. I mean, he's the one who goes out there, tries to find more bugs to help his ant colony. He's the one who risks it all. Maybe because he doesn't think about his own mortality as much as Barry does. I guess that's a detriment to him. But in this case, that ignorance is what's going to propel him to victory. So I really like Barry B, but to your point, this is a life and death situation.
Flick's beating the wheels off him.
Flick's got it. He's got no.
I'm taking Flick.
That's the way it goes. I have to take Flick too because of that argument.
That is how it's done, folks. That's called facts. That's called superior critical thinking.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
Exactly.
I critically thought your brain into agreeing with me. What's up? Vote on that on Instagram on Friday. Who would win of the week? Barry B from the B movie versus Flick from A Bug's Life.